Great. Hi everyone. Today we're cooking light with Jen, and on the menu today is my first time JK Crunch Wrap Supreme. So here are our ingredients. We have some minced garlic, black pepper, seasoning salt, paprika, turmeric, some more garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, ground cumin, and some ginger. And these are the other ingredients that's going to be going in later: shredded lettuce, cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, peppers, tomatoes, sour cream, small wrap, our natural cheese dip, really sauce is going to be. We're going to be using this later. You'll get to see how those naturals work. And we have our wraps. And our main ingredient for those who love meat. We have ground turkey here. No, I'm sorry, ground turkey here and ground beef here. So we're doing two different types of meats because I have children who don't like beef. So two different types of meats. So now I'm going to be adding some of the ingredients to. I don't always measure, so this is minced garlic because I love it so much. I just sprinkle a little in each here, kind of like probably could be a teaspoonful of it. You can say average. And then I am going to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of black pepper. This is all while it's being cooked on the stove. Some seasoning salt. Just sprinkle. Watch me sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I know you notice that I'm in the kitchen and I have my hat on because I am big on covering my head while cooking. You probably never see me with my hair exposed because pretty much that's how I was raised, to cover my hair while in the kitchen cooking. Because why? Because hair can get all inside of your food. And as you can see, I'm just doing a few dashes in there. This is now the garlic powder, a few dashes. I'm going to be stirring in a minute, so just mix it all up. Sometimes, or most of the times, I use my green seasoning. Don't have much of that left. This is the onion powder. So I'm just working it out here with these other seasonings. Cayenne pepper, like it hot. So you might see me pour a little bit extra to give it a little kick. What do we have left? We have the cumin, just a little bit, and a little touch of ginger. Ginger is not as much as you saw me pour, just like a sprinkle. Alright, so that's all the different seasonings. So this is the ground turkey you see me stirring here. But we want to make sure it's nice and cooked. I love turmeric because I love the color it gives the food. Kind of reminds you of curry, but it's not. Just trying to get it going, mix everything up here. One side of the meat started cooking a little bit already. Now we're going to work the ground beef. I want so much to make this turkey. Keep calling it ground turkey, but it's really beef. This right here looks like it might need a little bit more seasoning because it's more meat here than it is over there. So our Crunch Wrap Supreme was actually a video I saw, and I figured I'd try it with my family today for the first time. The ingredients that was used that I saw is not the same that I use, at least not all of them. A little bit different. I think I'm going to put a little bit more paprika in here. Just a little bit more. And a little bit more seasoning salt. If I know my husband a little bit well, I know he's going to want more seasoning salt. So I figure I add a little. Definitely not good for him, so. Alright, so this is all nice and well cooking. So while this is cooking, I'm going to open up the wrap so you can see. This is going to be the wrap I'm going to be using. So when the meat is cooked, the meat is going to be going in here first and add a little of the sauce that I'm going to actually open up. Make sure it's pre-ready. Yeah, nice and creamy. Let me just hold it over the sink so it don't go splatter on everything else. Drop that there. I'll be right back. Let me just grab a spoon. All right. So I'm going to stir again. Because I know the meat being laid here is cooked on that side, so I can actually stir and let another side go over. You want to make sure, because ground turkey could be a little tricky, look like it's cooked all the way, but it's not. So you definitely need to just really pay attention to ground turkey. Also the beef too could be a little tricky. Just want to make sure it's nice and cooked all brown. Make sure you look and you don't see any red in between. In a few minutes I'm going to, when it's almost finished cooking, I'm going to add the peppers. Drop the peppers in here. Yeah, ground beef is coming in really nice and good here. Let's try, go ahead and stir the turkey. Normally most people might do this one at a time, but I figure if I get both sets of meats going, I can at least get it out the way. And then all I have to work on is just making them. Actually glad the ground beef is cooking faster first, because I need that burner in a few moments so I can put on the cast iron pot. That's where I'm going to be putting in the wrap once it's completed. So the ground beef is coming in really good. If you're looking carefully on the video, you can see how the color is changing. I'm going to step away. You can keep looking at both meats. I'm just going to go over and get the cast iron pot, wash it out, get it ready, because in a few moments I'm going to put it here to preheat. So keep looking at the meat. You can keep an eye on it for me. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. And so I'm going to put some peppers here. And some peppers here. You can see right next to me my cast iron pot.
She's looking for her keys outside of the she's looking for her keys in the garbage. You're gonna voice this over anyway. But keep talking.
I just added my peppers. And see how pretty that started to look. I'm actually going to turn this off. Alrighty. So the meat is finished. Normally, if there's a lot of juice, I don't know if you saw this earlier, there was a lot of juice in here, I would say drain it off. But I don't have to drain this off because the juice from it just kind of dry down itself. Love how this looks. And this here is good to go. So both meats are done. I am just going to slide this pan over because this is going to be the cast iron pan we're going to be using in a few moments. Alright, so let me get this pan open and ready. So the first thing we're going to add on our wrap is the meat. I'm going to actually make the ground beef one first. And I'm going to put the cast iron pot on to heat up some. So, hope my wrap is big enough. I'm going to get this out ready and ready to go. Really kind of huge, but let's go here. And we're going to get our other wrap ready. Don't be like me next time. Have all your stuff open and ready to go. Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to start with the beef. So I'm going to add a little bit of beef here. Take from the top. A little bit of beef. Wrap right here. A little bit more. Alright, so that's our beef there. And then I'm going to add some of the cheese sauce. Or natural cheese sauce, should I say. Then we're going to add our chip. A natural chip. And I'm going to hold it steady. This is our sour cream, sorry. Almost want to say to you cream cheese. Kind of reminds me of that. But this is our sour cream. No, please know that I always wash my hands. As a matter of fact, I can do it again just to be sure. You know, we got Corona going on. So I got to put my hands here. Wash my hands really good. Alright. Dry and get it ready. Alright. So now I'm going to add some lettuce. Just a little lettuce here. I'm going to add some tomatoes. Some cheese. Remember, this is the Monterey Jack. This will probably be my son's first, because, well, my husband's first, whichever one comes first. Because one of my children does not like cheese, so she wants hers without cheese. And then we're going to take the smaller wrap and put on top. You know, if I really wanted to experiment, I'd probably put some more meat in there, but I'm not going to do that. I got the cast iron pot ready and going, so I'm putting this oil in here. I'm going to turn it down a little lower. Put my fan on because we're getting ready to get it in the pan. That's actually really hot and ready to go. Cast iron is better to work with. That's why I got that. And we got it in here. Fire is going. Eyes on that, please. Alright. It's in there working its way, Don't know if you notice when I folded it, I had to try to get the bottom part going first so it could kind of like stick together. So when I flip it, it will go fine. Right? Now we're going to flip. See that? It's awesome. Hope it tastes as great as it looks. So we're we get the other side going. I'm gonna cut it in a minute so you can see in between it. Get my knife ready.
I'm gonna have her do voiceovers. It's too much. I said I'm gonna have her voice over it because there's too much noise in the back.
Yeah.
Tati said she want one.
I'm gonna flip it over one more time because I want to see how that side is going. I think I have a little audience here. I actually like it. For the first time, I am excited to see what inside looks like when you slice it open. Well, not slice it open, but, you know, cut it in half. Yeah. So I think I'm going to work with this color. This would work. I am going to now take it to the board and cut it in half. And let's see what our end product looks like. Let's get ready. All right. Okay. Are you ready to see inside? This is our finished product. I am just going to use my spatula and that to hold up so you can see that. Oh my goodness. Now, if I could just get someone to taste it, and then you can judge for yourself. If I taste and I say, then I'm being biased. But I think I can get my son to come over and taste one of them. Ah, he doesn't want to. Yeah. Oh, my daughter. Hold on. Naya.
She doesn't eat beef.
Come on in. Oh.
We gotta edit.
I'm glad we're gonna edit this video.
We gotta edit it. Yeah,
I'm going to taste it.
Do it
and I'm just gonna say yum. I might as well taste my own food, huh? So I can tell you how good it is. It is good. And I don't eat sour cream. This is good. Thank you for joining Jen Cooking Light. Come again.